Can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. Baby, hardly even notice when I tried to show you a song that's meant to keep you from doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Making banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. Yeah, we can pretend it all the time. Banana Pancakes by Jack Johnson is one of his best and most popular songs. It's got some really nice slidey guitar riffs in there and a really nice funky rhythm that's fun to play. Download your chart. I'm going to take you through the chords and the strumming patterns, everything you need to know how to play this song. We're going to play all bar chords because of the fact that we need to cut those chords short, and that's easiest to do with a bar chord rather than open chords with open strings that ring on. What you do is you simply strum the chord at the same time, kind of squeeze onto the frets, but then release the pressure with your fretting hand without lifting your fingers off the strings. So you get that kind of sound. Chords: G, G7, D9, which is 5th fret A, 4th fret D, 5th fret G, 4th fret B. And yes, you can include that high E string on the same fret as the G and B strings, but it's simpler, more simple. But I think he uses the 4-string version in this song, so we're ignoring the high and low E strings in that D9 chord shape. A minor 7 and C7. They're your 4 chords for the verses. The choruses just go from A minor 7 to G with those riffs in there. And in the middle section, we go A minor 7, D major, B minor, then we go E minor, then we drop the bass note a half step to a D sharp. The easier way to play this is using an open E minor and then missing the bottom 2 strings and dropping the D string note down to the 1st fret and playing it that way. I'm pretty sure that's the way you hear it on the recording, on the studio recording at least, and it's easier than some people have trouble doing that, but either way is what we do, and finish on the C. Wake up slow, oh, oh, oh. Wake up slow. Now, the rhythm. No, let's not do the rhythm yet. Let's do the slidey riffs that everyone wants to learn for this song. We start with our 3rd finger sliding up to the 7th fret E string. 1st finger goes over onto the A string 5th fret. Back to the 7 on the E. Down to the 5 on the E. Slide down to the G, the 3rd fret. Open string, and then land back on the 5th fret, which is the A, because you're going to then fill in an A minor 7 around it. So it sounds like this. And you can slide up to that A minor chord, or that A note, or you can just land on it, either way. Once you hit that A, on the 2nd beat, 1, 2, and is when you bring the up strum in. So you go 1 and 2 and. Right? 1 and 2 and. So when you do that little tap, doesn't have to be a huge tap, do the tap, then without moving your hand any further, just drag it up for your up strum. Like that. Keep it kind of minimalistic, if you know what I mean. Don't go into any crazy wild acrobatic strums. You don't need to. Nice and easy. The whole key with this Jack Johnson style of playing is to try and make it sound as laid back as possible. So a light touch is also really good, especially at the intro here. Do it again, this time land on the G. Then the second time through, when he starts to sing, the riff is slightly different, you go, can't you see that it's just raining? So can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. And the second half is kind of like the very starting intro riff. Then, after you've sung that, and you're about to start the verse, that is the very last bar that gets you into the verse. So what you're doing is you're strumming the top few strings of your G chord, doing a down and up kind of percussive strum, and then 3, 4 on the D9, right? So it's like that. And on the D9 is when he goes, baby, and then we're into the verse. Hardly even know. So this strumming, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and. So the 2 and is when you do that little muted up strum to keep that rhythm kicking along. You don't have to do it, but it sounds good doing it. So it's when you change chords, actually. On the 4th time through, into the chorus. So that little riff is slightly different. And then you land on the A minor. This rhythm is slightly different, and what you do is you go, that takes a little bit to kind of separate that or to play it differently from the other rhythm, but it's very effective. You pretend it all the time. Oh, can't you see that it's just raining? Ain't no need to go outside. Another verse. Through that whole chord progression again, 4 times. Second time through this double chorus, they leave that little sliding riff out and just play the chords. But it doesn't matter if you want to put that riff in there. It sounds good wherever you put it. But second time through, when they're doing the double choruses after that very first chorus, second time through they tend to leave those little riffs out. But it's just a little thing. Then we head into the bridge section in the middle. Telephones, the same rhythm as we've used in the chorus. Telephones in the ring and it's too early, don't pick it up. We don't need to, we got everything we need right here and everything we need is enough. Now down to the B minor. The whole world fits inside. And here comes the E minor. We really need to pay attention to the alarm. Either way is good. Wake up slow. Oh, oh. Wake up slow. Come out of it the same way again. Baby, hardly even know. Into the last verse, which is the same all the way through. Into the last double chorus. At the end of the last double chorus, you just kind of hang on to that. Rain all day and I really, really something like that. Can't you see, can't you see? You got to wake up so. And you just come out of that with the extra 2 bars of A minor and finish on the G. A minor 7. And finish on the G. That's the entire song. Take your time with it. That rhythm is kind of, it's intricate, but it's cruisy. Like I said, try and make it sound as relaxed and as laid back as possible, and I'm sure it's going to sound great. If you have any issues at all, reach out to me, let me know. I'll try and help you out if I can. That is what I'm here for. Thank you for watching. That's Banana Pancakes by Jack Johnson. Pretty soon I'm going to tear down his entire first album, his debut album, which I think is one of the all-time great guitar players' debut albums of all time. And I'm going to tear down every single one of those songs and put them in a package for you, so keep a watch out for that. In the meantime, thanks again. See you back here on the channel for some more songs, and stay safe.